Hello everyone, and welcome to the Monsters of the Past wrap-up special. As always, I'm Mr. G. I'm Catherine Shipier. And I'm Eric. Well, now that Monsters of the Past is over, we might as well do, like, a bit of a wrap-up to discuss this whole series and stuff like that. Stuff like that. What am I talking about anymore? I don't know. How about we start with addressing some errors I've made. In the Mosasaurus video, I forgot to deduct a point for it not having a tail fluke on the card. In the Andrew Sarchis video, I completely missed the fact that it claimed it was the ancestor to dogs, which it was not. And in the Gigantophis video, I completely missed the fact that it claimed that Gigantophis was the ancestor to all modern-day constrictor snakes. Yeah, I really should have paid attention to those errors. Sometimes I've also said things that I shouldn't have said so objectively. In the Lystrosaurus video, I claimed that Lystrosaurus was only the size of a terrier. However, as I have been told, Lystosauruses were actually a genus, and different species of Lystrosaurus came in different sizes. So that was very stupid of me to claim. In my Quetzalcoatlus video, as it turns out, whether or not Hatzegopterus is bigger than Quetzal is actually a pretty big debate, so I really shouldn't have said it so objectively. In my Elasmosaurus video, I accidentally underestimated its size, as I said in the description of that video. I just need to repeat it here in case you don't read descriptions. And like I said in the description, I accidentally gave it its neck length instead of its full body length. And in Ornitholestes, I accidentally pronounced it as Ornitholestes when it's actually Ornitholestes. And in the Haas Eagle video, I claimed its genus name was... actually, I already forget, but it's actually supposed to be Harpagornis. There's probably more errors I've made, but those are all the ones I could think of off the top of my head. It should be noted I don't like making errors because they often lead to disasters. Yeah, like the time that Mr.G accidentally miscalculated something and we ended up going so far into the future, we ended up after humanity went extinct and we got kidnapped by cockroach people. I think now would also be a good time to talk about animals I think should have gotten cards. Keep in mind, though, that I'm only counting animals that were known before these cards came out in 2003, so things like Eutyrannus or Leviathan will not be included here. Therizinosaurus definitely should have gotten a card. It's weird that it didn't. I mean, it was such a unique dinosaur that it's really such a shame it didn't get a card. Xiphactinus should have gotten a card. In fact, if I was making these cards, I would have replaced Dapidium with it in a heartbeat. I definitely think the dodo bird should have gotten a card, because it is one of the most famous extinct animals. And for those of you complaining that it would be too recent, they included a thylacine card, and those went extinct in the 30s. There definitely should have been a card about terror birds. I don't know what species specifically they should have picked, but they definitely should have had at least one terror bird. Arthroplura, that's another one, because the invertebrate count is pretty low in this series, so it would have been nice to have more of them. Ankylosaurus, everyone on the wiki is saying they should have had an Ankylosaurus card, but no, they had Euoplocephalus for some reason. I don't get it either. I will never get it. Ammonites. Why do trilobites have a card, but ammonites don't? They're nearly just as iconic as them, and it would have actually been nice to teach kids about these things instead of them just being background filler. And finally, I wish they included an Australian dinosaur of some sort. They included some Australian species like Kronosaurus and the Thylica leo, but I wish they had an Australian dinosaur since the world of those are so awesome. If I had to pick one, I'd say Muttaburrasaurus since it was the most visually interesting, but that's just me. Let me know what you guys think they should have included in the comments. I should probably talk about the videos now. My favorite video, at least what I think was my funniest one, was Eustro. I don't know, I just enjoyed the island thing, and Marianne was such a good sport. May she rest in peace. She's not dead, she just has trouble sleeping sometimes. My least favorite video is a tie between Dapidium and Trilobites. For Dapidium, it was just a fish. It gave me nothing to talk about. I had no fun making this video. It was, I don't even like thinking about this video. And it's one of my most recent ones too, so that just goes to show. something. See, this is how little it gives me to talk about. And as for trilobites, I don't know what I was thinking with my tone. Why was I whispering? That was so stupid of me. It was like, hey guys, it's me, Mr.G. You see what I mean? Why? Why did I think that was a good idea? I normally don't remake videos, but someday I think I might go back and re-record trilobites just because I hate the audio in that video so much. Overall, this has been a pretty fun experience. I'm glad I got this done in under a year. Then again, considering that there's only 123 cards and there are 365 days, even if I only did these once a day, I would have gotten them out before the year's end, so... What am I talking about anymore? I don't know. So, what's next? Well, technically the next series is Nightmares of Nature, but I'm skipping ahead a bit. Join us next time when we go into the world of the mythology. That's right, next we're doing Monsters of the Mind. And after that, it's kind of a blur of what series we'll do next. I'll talk more about that when we reach the end of Monsters of the Mind, though. And just keep in mind that since I have to draw a whole new set of backgrounds and possibly some icons, because let's face it, the Savannah gear isn't going to work for a lot of these creatures, please be patient because it'll take a while to draw all the stuff I need. And plus, in the next series, I think that one's not going to be enough in terms of hosts. Does that mean I can be in more videos? No. Last time you hosted the show, it was a disaster. Well, fine then, if that's how you want to be. Why does everyone disrespect? I did a great job. Is it me? Nope. Join us in the next series, and I'll introduce to you a new friend of mine. Why am I hyping this up like it's someone you should know? None of you will even know who it is. I mean, no one even watches our videos. So, how should you know who this is? Forget it. Next time I'm bringing in a co-host, and it's gonna be a new character. Stuff like that. Just be patient. I'll see you in, like, maybe a weekish or something. I still need to estimate how long these are gonna take to make. But just, I've been Mr. G. This has been Monsters of the Past. I'll see you guys when I get to Monsters of the Mind. Bye!